The opening shot that you saw there is basically me painting in all the brickwork and picking out the detail. To begin with, I put on a sand kind of coloured wash and some darker tones as well, which meant that it got in all the little grooves for the mortar lines, picking them out basically, and it meant that now I could go in and pick out all the individual bricks to make them stand out a little bit more. But I might go over a couple more again just to pick them out and go around the tops of the windows. But so far, so good. I've just added a brown mahogany by Vallejo to give a undercoat of like a wood grain finish, because the plan is I'm going to do it like a dark green, so I'll paint that over the top, and then I'll do a few layers, and then I plan to sand back some areas to reveal some of the wood grain again, just to kind of add some weathering highlights, because I don't particularly want it pristine. I'd like it to be a well used corner shop if I can help it. But yeah, it's taking shape slowly. We move. So over the week I've actually managed to apply that green paint that I was talking about, and I've had a go at sanding back some of it to try and reveal some of that wood grain underneath. To begin with, it literally pulled both layers off, so it was a situation of thinking, what next? How else can I achieve what I'm kind of after? I basically painted water onto the acrylic paint because that makes sense. The acrylic paint reacts with the water, and I used a trusty screwdriver and then just scraped off the paint here and there where I could, and I'll probably go back in again and do some more areas. Not sure how well that shows up, but went in there with some weathering. Oh well, it's not even weathering powder. It's a pastel. I don't actually have or use proper weathering things. I use pretty much what I've got to hand. So gone for the sort of wooden look on the windows and the shop door as well. So the windows as well, the sash windows, I painted over them in white with one of these, which are really good. I got this them off Amazon, and they work a treat. And of course now it's kind of a case of what next with this piece, because it's not finished at all, to me anyway. So there's lots of tin signs that I want to place on the walls and things, Lion's Tea, Capstan, I think it was cigarette manufacturer, lots of things that are sort of traditional things that in Britain that you'd see on a corner shop, from years gone by. Feeling like I'm getting reminded of my trip to the Black Country Museum. If you haven't been, it's amazing, especially for somebody like myself or anybody that wants to be inspired by years gone by. You'll see this kind of thing and be able to go inside it, which kind of brings me on to the fact that I've actually just been working on this interior for the shop. to try and give there to be something inside and behind that window, and for you'd be able to see and things. But so we'll have all sorts going on there. But still a long way to go with that one. So I think next week that will be the main focus. So something that I have managed to kind of near the end on is this commission that I've been doing, which I know you've seen quite a bit of. And actually, if I just put that to one side, I've actually literally got to put on the number 11. Apparently sat on the front of the tricycle. But I'm really quite pleased with this. You turn the lights off, you get a better look. But yeah, I've literally got to put on the number 237, and then we're there, and then it should be able to go off to its home. So yeah, thank you for watching this week, and if you've seen the other previous episodes, I suppose that I've been doing recently, then thank you, because as ever that means a lot. But we'll see how this goes, and I'm quite enjoying putting these little videos together each week. And so yeah, thanks for liking if you liked it. Subscribe if you want to subscribe. It's honestly up to you. And yeah, I'm on Instagram mainly. That's where I mainly habitat. Yeah, we'll go with that. But yeah, thanks for watching.